Hello everyone, Jonathan Schlack, JohnnyThunderEAS&Weather here with a severe weather update. Starting off with the Day 1 outlook, we have a slight risk for severe weather today that covers central Nebraska, western Kansas, far eastern Colorado, and parts of the panhandle of Oklahoma. We have a marginal risk today that covers southeastern South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, far southeastern Wyoming, going over here to most of Nebraska, western half of Iowa, far northwestern Missouri, eastern Colorado, northern and central Kansas, northwestern Oklahoma, which includes the Oklahoma Panhandle, eastern New Mexico, and northwestern Oklahoma. So, going to the tornado threat, we have the tornado threat is less than 2% in all areas. So there's not really a tornado threat today. So, going to the wind, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts to 58 miles per hour or higher today that covers parts of central Nebraska, western Kansas, parts of the panhandle of Oklahoma, and far eastern Colorado. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts to 58 miles per hour or higher that covers southeastern South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, far southeastern Wyoming, most of Nebraska, the western half of Iowa, far northwestern Missouri, eastern Colorado, northern and central Kansas, northwestern Oklahoma, which includes the panhandle of Oklahoma, excuse me, northwestern Texas, and eastern New Mexico. Going to the hail aspect of things for today, we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that covers central Nebraska, western Kansas, far eastern Colorado, and parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle. Now, if you look at the black dashed areas, which encompasses parts of central Nebraska and northwestern Kansas, the black dashed areas is where you have a 10% chance of seeing hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger. So the highest hail threat, the chance for higher hailstones will be in the black dashed areas. So, and we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that covers southeastern South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, far southeastern Wyoming, most of Nebraska, western half of Iowa, far northwestern Missouri, northern central Kansas, eastern Colorado, northwestern Oklahoma, which includes the panhandle of Oklahoma, northwestern Texas, and not far eastern, but eastern New Mexico. So, going to the summary, scattered strong to severe thunderstorms with isolated large hail and severe wind gusts are expected today from the southern high plains northeastward into the upper Midwest. The greatest severe threat will likely be in the central plains, where hailstones greater than 2 inches in diameter will be possible. So, that's today's threat. Going over to tomorrow's outlook, we have 2 risk areas. We have one in southeastern Texas tomorrow. Southeastern Texas is in association with what could potentially be Hurricane Beryl once again. So, there's a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that covers parts of southeastern Texas, and we have a marginal risk that surrounds that. So, in southeastern Texas, there's a slight and a marginal in southeastern Texas tomorrow, in association with the outer bands of Hurricane Beryl. So, going up here, we have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that covers parts of central and western Oklahoma and north central Texas. And we have a marginal tomorrow that covers parts of southeastern Colorado, southwestern Kansas, the panhandle of Oklahoma, as well as parts of eastern Oklahoma and northern Texas. So, going to the tornado threat for tomorrow, we have a 5% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that covers southeastern Texas, as well as a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that surrounds that. And again, association with Hurricane Beryl. So, going up here, we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that covers parts of west central Oklahoma and the very far east central part of the panhandle of Texas, and that's tomorrow. So, and the wind and hail threat is not really expected with Beryl in southeastern Texas, but up here, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts 58 miles per hour or higher that covers central and western Oklahoma, as well as parts of north central Texas. We have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher tomorrow. That covers southeastern Colorado, southwestern Kansas, parts of eastern and the panhandle of Oklahoma, as well as northern Texas. So, going over here to the hail threat, we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter, and we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That covers parts of western Oklahoma and the eastern panhandle of Texas. So, we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That covers southeastern Colorado, southwestern Kansas, northern and western Oklahoma, and north central Texas. So, there's your threats for tomorrow. In summary, severe storms are expected in parts of the central and southern plains on Sunday. Some tornado risks will exist as Tropical Cyclone Beryl approaches the middle Texas Gulf Coast. So, that's the outlook for today and tomorrow. I will have another update tomorrow, so stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow. And areas in parts of the Gulf Coast, be prepared for Beryl's impact. So, stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow. So, I will have another update tomorrow. Take care.